Okay, if you are done with writing or typing all of your slides and your typing is done, you can watch this video to see other things that you can do with your presentation. The first thing you can do is, if you're on the first slide, you should be able to see your whole entire overview. And one thing that you can do is you can click over here for the title and you can type Appalachian Trail. And then you can type by and your name. Now, if I want to do my slide with places to, or things to bring, it should look something similar. It should look similar to this with all of your text. I have boots and canteens. My next step is to add pictures. So I'm going to go up to the top and I'm going to click Insert because I want to insert something. I want to put something in it. And I'm going to go to either Image or Symbols and Shapes. So first I'm going to try Symbols and Shapes. And I'm going to type in boots and see what happens. And nothing comes up for boots. Sometimes you will have to think of other words that are similar to boots because boots are too specific. So I might type in shoe and see what comes up. And nothing comes up. Something that you can try, if that doesn't work, you can go to Insert Image. And you can come over here, and what I want you to do is I want you to click this little drop down button, and I want you to make sure that this box is checked. It says show only images licensed for commercial use. That means that we want images that that people know we're taking and using. Once that box is checked, you can click back out, and we can go ahead and type in hiking boots. And then you can see that there are a couple different options. Okay, so I'm going to click these, and in order to get my picture over here, I'm just going to drag it over. Now, the picture is going to come up pretty big. So what I want to do is I want to make it smaller by just dragging the corners. Okay, you can just put your boots either next to that section. You can put them up here. You can put them pretty much anywhere. Even if it's out of the circle, that's okay. You'll still be able to see it. So I'm going to put mine right here. Now I'm going to find a picture for canteen. So I'm going to click out of here and I'm going to insert a symbol. Try Symbols and Shapes first. And I'm going to type in canteen. Canteen doesn't come up. Well, something that's similar to a canteen would maybe be like a water bottle. So if I type in water, let's see what happens. And then I can already see right here a bottle. So maybe if I put in bottle, let's see what comes up. And it's the same type of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. And I can make that bigger or smaller. Okay, and I'm going to stick that right here next to it. So that's how you add pictures and symbols or shapes by going to Insert. Okay, once you have that done, you can move on to your next slide and do the next one. Something else that you can do is you can change the font and the colors. So if I highlight this, I can go over to my different fonts and I can choose a different font. I can choose a different color. Okay, so if I want it to be dark blue, okay, I can do that. I can move this as well. Okay, if I want my title to be up here and I want my pictures to be below it, I can do that. Okay, so you can change all of these things. The last thing that I want to show you is for when you're inserting a symbol and shape, you have choices. For dark Prezis, you can choose this and it'll come up with different symbols with the background being dark so that they show up better. We have a light background, so we would go to light Prezis, but there are different options that you can choose. And then the last thing you can do is change the background. And I have to remember how to do that. I believe it's in Customize. So if you click Customize, you can choose your own background. So if I want a night background, I can click that and it'll change it for me. And you can kind of mess with all these if you want to see what they look like. Okay, so you can do this, and when you change it, if you just click out of here, it's going to change the background for good. You can always go back, and you can always hit the back button and change it to the way you had it before, or you can go back into Customize and pick a different one. So those are all your different options once you're done with typing.